Traffic is slowly returning to normal in the Atlanta area this morning, 2 days after a crippling snowstorm. But during the gridlock, the number of people stuck on the road grew by one. A baby girl didn't have time to wait for her introduction to the world. Manuel Bojorquez is at the hospital where mother and child are being cared for after what you might call a frosty delivery. Manny, good morning.
That's right. Good morning to you, Nora, Charlie, and Gail. Nick and Amy Anderson were only about 3 miles from this hospital when traffic came to a standstill. And as you mentioned, they had a very big reason to be in such a hurry to get here. Amy was in labor. Amy Anderson and her husband Nick were expecting their third child next week. But around 2 p.m. on Tuesday, Amy called Nick with some news.
She was a little bit of a panic mode that she was already started having contractions. They were about 10 minutes apart.
Anderson rushed to their home in an Atlanta suburb and loaded his pregnant wife and 2 daughters into the car. On any other day, it would have been just a couple minutes drive to the hospital. But once they got on the interstate, it was total gridlock.
I think that at that point, reality started to set in that we're not going to make it. So I called 911 and the operator was super helpful, and she was very calm and relaxed and said she was going to talk us through it.
Luckily, Anderson wouldn't have to deliver his baby alone.
I think it was just a coincidence, just being at the right place at the right time.
Officer Tim Sheffield was responding to a call in the area when he noticed that Nick Anderson was standing outside his car.
It didn't look like it was stuck, so I just got out to check on him, and I asked the driver, I said, "Are you okay?" And he, very calm, he was on the phone with 911. He said, "No, we're having a baby." And I said, "Okay."
Officer Sheffield went to grab some emergency supplies from his squad car.
That baby was coming no matter what. It was ready.
And in the midst of snow, wind, and traffic, baby Grace came into the world.
It really turned out to be a pretty neat experience for our family. You know, my 2 little girls got to see their baby sister born. I got to deliver her. Not ideal circumstances, but certainly a memorable one, and one that we'll kind of cherish for a while.
No need for a baby announcement, I guess, right?
Yeah, we may have saved a few bucks there.
And we checked with the hospital this morning. Both mother and newborn are doing just fine, hoping to be home soon.